teenagers hanging out outside, what do you imagine they're up to? If it's based on the media and the reputation of teenagers, probably no good. Now imagine instead that they're working together to create solutions to community problems and influencing others around them to do the same. If they were in the Young Governors program, this would be true. Young Governors is a nonprofit youth empowerment program that hires and trains local teenagers to be community organizers in their own neighborhood. We target motivated teens ages 14 to 18. Even though I'm the solo representative today, I'm definitely not doing this alone. This is accomplished with much support from various arenas, starting with the most important, the young community organizers, who are paid by stipend for their hard work. I have partnered with our first agency, New Life Community Development Corporation, CDC, where we launched our pilot program. We also have a social work intern and volunteer coaches. We have specialty trainers like Cashin and advisors who brought their expertise in specific topics and fields. They are mostly colleagues, friends, professors, or experts that I've sought out for their knowledge. We were awarded a grant from Youth Bridge that funds programs to promote leadership among youth of color. In addition, we received individual donations, local business support, and city council funding totaling about $20,000 so far. Youth will also apply for project grants and organize fundraisers. Here's a product demo, an example of how projects are implemented using a current project that the teens have aptly named No Trash Talk. First, when the teens are hired, they undergo a 2-month intensive training period, followed by a community needs assessment to identify the issue. We conducted neighborhood walks to see the neighborhood through the lens of community organizers. Based on our assessment, they made a list of various issues and surveyed community members. The problem that was selected was the trash and litter in the neighborhood. In creating an action plan, we decide what our goals are and how we know we've reached them, as well as the who, what, and when. Based on the goals, the teens come up with strategies to implement the plan. So far, they're planning to contact the sanitation department, meet with our council member, bring awareness to the issue in the community, and do a second cleanup project. To carry out their plans, they will recruit their peers and get community support. The teens are involved from the beginning to the end. The evaluation will be based on the goals that were set, and together we will evaluate, did we reach our goals, what worked, and what can we improve? These steps connect directly to IBM's Smarter Cities 3 I's because it finds creative solutions to community problems using a valuable but often overlooked resource, the youth. This process is instrumented with the use of, for example, laptops and cameras, and can progress with technologies such as community mapping and project management software. It is interconnected using social media sites and a blog for awareness building and outreach to other teens. For internal communication, Facebook is a method that is proven to work best with this group of teens. A Facebook group was created for this purpose and can be upgraded to more sophisticated communication tools as needed. I quickly learned that to reach teens, email alone is not effective. So it is also intelligent. Information will be collected for evaluation purposes and to monitor community needs. Additionally, CRM software can be used to manage resources and relationships. Through participation in this program, the teens will be gainfully employed and paid by a $1,000 stipend for the program year. They will develop important life skills, they will become active citizens, they will increase in self-esteem and self-confidence through their accomplishments, they will be more proactive about how they see their world, and they will feel empowered when faced with challenges. Amy, one of our young governors, is a perfect example. During the outreach, I literally walked the streets going to where the youth hang out, including the local park where I found Amy. As I got to know her, I learned that she had just gone through a difficult year because of the family incident. She was cutting classes and failing math. She didn't say much during the meetings, but was one of the most enthusiastic and was soon volunteering beyond her required time. She ended up passing her math regents with the help of a tutor we found, and stepping up as a project manager for 2 of the projects. She went from hiding in the background to being a leader. Following the 2-month training, we had a celebration, and each of the teens was given an award. She received the Most Growth Award. Youth organizing is relatively a new approach to youth work. Traditionally, youth services we're focused on addressing the problems or keeping kids out of trouble, like an after-school program, which is adult-driven. Youth development shifted this thinking to focus on the assets of youth, and then to building leadership and skills. Programs like Young Governors take it even further, where youth are the active participants and now are part of the solution, not the problem. This trend moves from just intervention to systemic change, with the youth as the change agents. This movement recognizes that traditional methods do not work with all youth, particularly youth of color in low-income areas who are not so engaged in typical youth programming. The current pilot program is demonstrating that the program does work. It is engaging the teens and making a positive impact. With further support, the program at the New Life CDC can continue into year 2 with the original team helping to train and develop the new cohort. In the long term, we can replicate the program in other neighborhoods through partnerships and hiring additional staff. This will require sustained funding through larger grants from foundations and corporations and agency support. Thank you.